Welcome back to Dead Rising. Yeah! It's Randolph and Curtis. Huh. The more you know. Welcome back. What was that? Did you guys see that? Anyways, back to Dead Rising. Yeah, I saw it again. Huh. How did I get out? Okay, so I got lost. That's not good. Oh, I think this is how we get out. Perfect. No, I'm lost. How did I imagine? Oh, here we go. Whew. Thank you, waypoint arrow. Yeah, case 4.1 or 4-1 hasn't started yet. So I was just bumbling around for a little bit, trying to kill some time. I could have been recording, but I was like, there's no point, man. You guys probably don't want to see that. We only got 4 minutes left, so I only need to, which I think that's like 20 seconds real time. So I need to talk for about 15 seconds, which I can do. Let's look at these. Are these books? Yeah, they look like they're books. I thought they were VHR. Yeah, VHR boxes for a minute.
I don't know what TK's up to, but he's the one behind this.
TK? Are you sure?
He paid that poor sap to do it for him.
But that's not possible. Why would he let his own zombie supply loose? Sabotage his own show?
I'm sure he's got his reasons.
So you say.
Wait a minute. Is he the one who fed you that tape?
Don't be ridiculous, Frank.
Oh, man, not again.
It sounded like it came from outside. Looks like someone might be messing with the casino vaults. I can't tell who it is, though.
Then I'd better get out there and find out for myself.
Now who's ditching him?
I don't know if she's really brave or just really stupid.
Oh no, the insult flinging is real. Save and continue. Yes, please. Let's go at it. There you go. That's probably the most arousing save screen you guys have ever seen in your entire life. Run for the money. Okay, well, follow the way. What are you?
I was in a real jam till you helped.
Looks like you're still in a real jam because you're just in your towel, man. Oh boy. Right then. Speaking of towels, do you guys like towels? What kind of color of towel do you like? I personally like striped towels. Hey. To continue my thought from last episode, and you might be. Oh.
Spot anything?
Those men have set up at the vaults in the Americana, the Slot Ranch Casino, and the Yucatan.
Neat. You might be thinking to yourself, how is he always continuing on all these thoughts? How does he remember from episode to episode? Well, the secret is I'm recording multiple episodes in one recording session. How is it? Excuse me, how is that for science? How is burp right there too? Just a loud belch. Which, for me, I try not to do when I'm recording. Like, saying, excuse me, that's fine. That just happens, right? It's hard to have control over your body because I'm not a Tibetan monk. So I'm just not good at controlling my body. My body does things I don't really want to do sometimes. So, like, the occasional burp, that's fine. But going... Say if I just, like, let loose like, a huge burp, but I didn't even say excuse me, that's what tears me, right? Because I think every now and then someone will burp while recording, and that's fine, right? I'm not going to condemn them too hard for that. But when they don't even say excuse me, that's just kind of like, why?
There's a woman lying on the floor of the spot in the Palisades. It looks like she's barely alive.
But of course, we're talking about people burping for Let's Plays. When really there's a lot worse things. I want to be careful. I don't be like, oh yeah, well, they burped, so I just really got upset.
Good job on that drill, Frank. But I'm still seeing TK's goons out there. Be careful.
That's a lot of coffee. Oh boy. I try to... Speaking of a real issue, burping while Let's Playing, that's one thing. Oh, hello.
Nice.
But drinking too much coffee is another. And let me justify myself here for a minute. I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. Except on weekends, because weekends I feel like I don't need it. But when I'm going into work, I drink a cup of coffee because I do data analysis. So I look at numbers all day, so I need to be sharp. Oh, okay, I saw the desktop audio was at 0. I'm like, oh no! The game isn't recording sound. But then I realized that there is no sound right now because we're in a loading screen. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, 1 cup of coffee. 1 cup. That's it. I always win. Anyone seen Jonathan Young's cover of the One Punch Man? Yeah, that's what I was referencing. Is it wrong to explain the reference? That's... My mind's going all sorts of different places today. That's trying to narrow it in on the one thing of coffee. Whereas, I know some people drink more than 1 cup of coffee. And that's fine. And the other day, I don't care what you do. You can drink as much coffee as you want. That's fine. It doesn't affect me at all. I'm just saying for my own coffee preferences, I try and drink 1 cup. Because... as soon as I start justifying like drinking more than 1 cup, I think I'm going to run into problems because I'll be having a lot of caffeine in my body. And normally, I try to avoid taking drugs because I don't like adding extra chemicals to my body unless I need to. I'm a firm believer of using natural methods to help cure whatever status ailment you might have. So, for example... if I have a headache, I don't seek out a Tylenol or ibuprofen to, like, a pill. I don't seek out a pill to use to cure my headache. I either say, hey, I should try and get some sleep, or I should be drinking some more water. Excuse me, what happened there? Doesn't matter. Or even if I can't sleep, I don't use melatonin. I just try and say, okay, I'm going to try and get to... I'm going to try to do more exercise or something. I'll try and do something in order to help me like sleep better, whether it be turn on my computer at an earlier hour or maybe drink a glass of milk before bed. Something, right? Oh, we never killed that guy. That's another one. Here, we'll drink this. Because I don't think it's good to drink, or not drink all these chemicals, but add all these chemicals to your body. Because what happens eventually is that your body adjusts for this constant intake of chemicals, and I think it messes up your natural balance. Well, I'll drink another beer actually before we go charging on in there. For example, again, talking about the melatonin, and this is the one I'm most familiar with. I don't actually use melatonin myself, but for those of you who don't know what it actually is, it's a pill that helps you sleep. And what it actually does, it releases a drug called melatonin into the bloodstream, which melatonin helps induce sleep. From my understanding, I could be wrong on that. Again, I'm not a biologist, but from my understanding, that's how it works. So you get melatonin from an outside source into your body, which the first time you use it, your body's not used to having all this melatonin inside of you, so it works out pretty well. Because all of a sudden you have all this melatonin, and then your body just feels sleepy, and then you fall asleep. End of story. But what happens, from my understanding, is that if you keep taking melatonin, your body adjusts for this extra intake of melatonin.
DK is still moving in heavy equipment, and more of those thugs are showing up as well. I'm worried, Frank.
I am worried, Frank. There's nice music, though, going on, so we don't have to worry about that. But eventually, your body produces less melatonin naturally, so because it's adjusting for this constant melatonin intake. So then you'll get to the point where your body is used to all these melatonin pills that you're taking because it's thinking, oh, that's normal. So what ends up happening is the melatonin pills are less effective, but then as soon as you stop taking the melatonin pills, you're in a bit of a problem there as well, because now all of a sudden, if you stop taking the pills, you don't have this extra intake of melatonin. So now you have very little of a naturally occurring drug that helps you sleep, so you're gonna be like just wasted. You can't fall asleep at all during that night. you're going through withdrawal because your body's trying to compensate for the fact that you're no longer taking this drug, which is why I'm a big fan of letting your body try and sort things out naturally. Because otherwise, I think you can run into problems. And it doesn't have to be melatonin. It could be like insert drug here. And for caffeine, I've noticed as well. When I first started drinking coffee, the effects were a lot more potent than they are now. Because now my body's like used to caffeine, so I can drink a cup of coffee, and it still helps. But it's not as potent as it could be. Like if I never drink coffee for like 3 years, and then all of a sudden I start drinking it, it'd have a bigger impact for sure. But now that I've had caffeine every now and then, the body's like, okay, like, it still has an effect, but it's not as potent as, again, someone who's never drinking caffeine. I'm gonna eat all these jelly beans. And that's the reason why I try not to drink coffee over the weekends, is because I'm trying to get my body used to the idea that it's not going to be having coffee every single day. Or likewise, that's why I stick to only 1 cup of coffee a day. I never let myself drink more than that, because I don't want my body to get too used to the idea of having a lot of caffeine in it. And I don't think caffeine is inherently bad. Like, as far as drugs go, like, I would say caffeine is a drug, but I don't think it's a bad drug compared to some of the other stuff out there. Like, if I were to eat a cigarette, that'd be much worse than, say, drinking a cup of coffee. Which I don't really think that was up for debate. I think most people here would agree with the idea that smoking a cigarette is worse than drinking a cup of coffee. Write a comment down in the comment section below if you disagree. Get toasted. I want more food. These mercenaries are doing a little bit more damage than I would like them to. I think that's probably because I don't have the best weapons for dealing with them. Which is fine. I mean, I guess a cup of coffee could be worse than a cigarette is if you put, say, 2 cigarettes into a cup of coffee. That's all you can do. And actually, one thing I would like to say too is that everyone's got their devices, so to speak. We need to get out. And we need at least we need to, at the very least, let's drink the painkiller. That should help quite a bit. That was close. We almost got destroyed. Everyone's got their vices or things that they do that aren't the best for the body, or best for themselves, rather. And I think that's okay. For example, say me drinking soft drinks like Pepsi or Coke. Sure, they're not good for me, but I enjoy them. But what's wrong with having a treat every once in a while? But I think it comes down to the big thing that, hey, everything in moderation, right? I think a healthy lifestyle is... I think it goes both ways. I think a healthy lifestyle is a balanced lifestyle. Whoops. I want to try to find more food. I don't really want to waste another drink to just get that guy, because I think he's almost dead. Oh, they're in here too. Interesting. Alright, that does him in. We'll drink a beer. And we'll see what's in the back here. Are those fries? Hey. I like fries quite a bit. Fries and onion rings. Onion rings are pretty good too. And I'll drink the soda. And then we'll go deal with this guy. So what do I mean by everything in moderation? So for me, that means, you know, I'll have a Pepsi every now and then, but I don't drink Pepsi every single day. And part of what makes the Pepsi taste better is that you don't have it every day. So for the soft drinks or like fatty foods or anything else, really, like pulling all-nighters or Even doing, say, the odd thing of marijuana, or what have you. It could be any vice. Well, vice. I think as long as you're... Excuse me.
Frank, this is getting dangerous. There are still more of TK's goons in the city.
Neat. As long as you're like... Oh.
What's going on?
Frank, those men have already drilled through the wall outside the Atlantica casino. You have to stop them. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm going. Don't worry about it. And actually, this is a good spot to end the episode, so we're going to end the episode here, and I'll continue my train of thought in the next episode. Oops. Oh, I need to alt-tap. No! Okay, I'll see you guys later.